Welcome to International Gold Buyers. This video is produced for you, our sales staff, as a tool to guide you in showing you what works and what doesn't work in our industry. It is very important to pay very close attention to the information that we give to you. This will help you gain the confidence to make more sales. If you need to watch this video a few more times to fully grasp this information, that's fine with us. We would rather you take the time to learn everything about this industry and know how to make more money with your potential customers. This will also improve the amount of income you will potentially make in this company. One of our major tools that we give to our employees and our salespeople is the business card. We have found that in this industry, it's a numbers game. If you hand out 200 to 300 cards a day, that's a lot of cards. Well, over a short period of time, here's how the numbers work. At 300 cards a day, 24 days a month, you're looking at 7,200 cards this month. After 6 months, you'll be at 43,000 cards. And after a year, you'll be at 86,000 cards. It is very important to try to speak to everyone that comes by your booth. Did you know that 7 out of 10 people don't even know what Cash for Gold is? So it's very important to get our message across and educate people about what we do in our company. So engaging them in a conversation will increase the percentage in them keeping your card, remembering your face, remembering the booth, and our company. Plus, they will have a better understanding of what our company does. If they have anything of value, they will bring it back to you rather than going somewhere else. We realize that people are walking by at a very fast pace. Just handing them a card with a smile and somehow making eye contact is very important. We don't expect you to trip people over and stop them in their tracks, but we do expect you to make eye contact and get them that card. It could make a potential sale for you in the future. Now, here's some of the things that don't work. Yelling at a customer, "Cash for gold!" Screaming at the top of your lungs doesn't work. In fact, I don't like to be yelled at, and I'm sure you don't either. They don't understand the business, and if you don't grab their attention, they will simply throw the card away that you handed to them. But if you give them a little bit of information about what we do and engage them, it'll make it a lot easier to make that sale. Now, very important, don't come into work every day expecting people that you've handed cards to just show up at your booth. There's a few reasons why. Actually, there's 3. 1, the person has to keep your card, and they have to remember you. The person also has to get back in their car, come back to your store, and you hope to be working in those hours. So that's also another issue that you may have. And then the person has to find something of value that they may or may not have. And they have to have their ID on them. So there's a lot of things that have to work in order for them to come back to you. So don't bank on that. It's very important that you make money the day you work. That's your goal. So as you can see, the percentage of all those items coming together is very low. Another do not expect is people to just walk up to the store. In order for them to walk up to our store, they'd have to notice our signs, notice you, and they have to have something they want to sell. So we have to do something different to get them to approach you, unless you're approaching them and asking them for giving them an appraisal. This is what we found that does work. At any time, if you see someone with jewelry on, ask them to put it on the scale, give them their appraisal. 5 out of 10 times, they will let you buy the jewelry from them, and that's a pretty good percentage. Gold and silver has gone up over the years, so now you can compete with their original buying prices. Women tend to receive jewelry as gifts. Men, on the other hand, they're the ones that are usually buying, so they're a much harder sell. It is important to learn your trade. On your own, go online, learn all about the metals that we buy. It is very, very important. Knowledge is power. It's one of the biggest sales techniques and sales phrases that stuck with me forever. It will help you. At the end of the day, it will help you. Knowledge is power. The more you know, the easier it is going to be for you to buy and make more money. But now I'm going to go over a few basic sales techniques. When you're finally engaged a customer, whether they are male or female, try to get them to give you a price first. You do not want to insult someone about their jewelry. This could give you a bad name and a bad reputation to our company. While giving the appraisal, ask questions. Have you had it appraised before? Do you know what carat it is? Was this a gift? Or how long have you had it? While you're inspecting this piece of jewelry, go ahead and say, hey, it's a nice piece you have here. What were you looking to get for it is another great question to ask. By the time you get through these questions, they will have answered some of them. If not, then you have to work your way around it. The thing you want to do is, if the person gives you the information you need, you know what to give them for a price. If not, some sales techniques we use are simple, like give them a very low price, but do it with a smile. This way, at the end of it, if they don't take that price, you can say, I was only kidding. Because most of them will turn around to you and say, hey, the guy down there said he'd give me X for it. And then you're thinking to yourself, you told me you never got it appraised. You see the game now? So it's very important. Keep the conversation going with the customer. Talk at a very slow pace. Don't rush it. You want them to feel as comfortable with you as they do with their own family. And remember, some people are trying to sell pieces of jewelry that have a lot of meaning to them. So you want to make sure that they're doing the right thing. So in this industry, like we're trying to explain to you, it's very important to communicate with your customers, no matter what the situation is, and do it with a smile. Another few things you have to remember. Do your best to not allow that customer to leave without selling you that jewelry. Get to the bottom line of what the real reason is why they're not selling it to you. Eventually, they'll give you that answer. But don't be pushy. Again, they might not just be ready to sell it to you. But do your best to try to get it from them. Even if you have to make a fake phone call to a manager or someone, or even call us directly and get a higher price for it. Because we definitely want you to make that money for buying that jewelry. Another very important thing is, and this is probably the most important thing you'll ever have to worry about in this industry, is stay consistent. You can't work for an hour, sit down for an hour, work for an hour, sit down for an hour. Stay consecutive. Work for a couple of hours, take a 5-minute break, do what you got to do. But remember, if you're hustling and you're out there talking to people, you will get that sale. And when you get that sale, you're taking a break. You're off your feet, you're inputting your computer, and getting that information in there. And then get right back to it. Remember, the most important thing is we're here to help you make money. If it's not working, ask us. We'll try to figure out any way possible to get it done so that you can make the most money possible in every day. Do not expect things to just come to you. You have to put the effort in it. Thanks and good luck.